All right, it worked. Time to flip some eggs. Again, I had to re-download the game because I lost it. But it seems like it was updated after I downloaded it. We're gonna see something, I hope, a bit new, and hopefully we're gonna get through flipping all of these eggs. Last time I played this, we couldn't flip any of the eggs at all. I was too bad at it, and so it just wasn't possible. This game, I'm assuming, still has an issue with your resolution because I read on the itch page that if your resolution is too high, your speed determines, like, your speed of being able to flip is determined by your resolution. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we do flip some eggs today though. But this game is good because we're getting into some very interesting topics today. Like, what does it mean to talk? You would describe it more like going to my stream is like having an in-depth discussion with the odd weird things like what is Buddha. I mean, you can't tell me that that is not a great cone, right? Like, just read this. Look, this is a great. Think about this. Let this seep into your being. Think about this, okay? What do you feel like when you see a dry shit stick? What is Buddha? A dry shit stick. I am enlightened. I am enlightened. I would feel enlightened knowing that there's a dry shit stick. Because when you think about it, the meaning of the cone means relief. It means happiness. It means peace. It means peace within yourself. Peace within yourself because there is no shit on the stick. On the shit stick. It can be two things at the same time. Double entendre. We're rolling back to double entendre. You're also curious if my PC background means that I have an older version of Windows or if it's a style thing. So no joke. This background, I just made it. It's fake. This is a fake background. I just quickly photoshopped this. Nothing about this background is real. The background that you see during the RPG Maker stream, that's my real background. That one folder that has all of my desktop things, that's like 5 folders deep. I have 5 folders within my desktop folder that has all of my desktops over the past couple months. We know we know the deal with this game, right? The deal with this game, the same as last time, is you just fry eggs, okay? The problem is that we are very bad at frying eggs, and the game is surprisingly... This is so slow. Why is it so slow? I can barely swing this. Why is it so slow? What is this? What? Wait, tiny and quick flip... No, it's too slow. How do I make it faster? How do I make this faster? Oh no, how do I make this faster? Wait, I need to increase the DPI of my mouse. Wait. How do I increase the speed of my mouse? Speed up. Wait. Pointer options. I need to increase the speed of my mouse. Pointer speed, fast. Holy fuck, it's fast. This doesn't help. This actually doesn't help. Oh no. How do I... Wait, why is it even slower than before? Wait. Oh my god, there's actually settings. Okay, wait. We found settings. Oh. I don't know if that's good. It feels faster. I don't know if it feels good though. Where is it? Yeah, okay. It feels faster. Let's try it. So, we're gonna flip every egg in this game. We only got like 2 eggs done last time, which was bad. Now we need to flip every single egg. Okay, this is still very slow. Okay. No! I don't think I have enough desktop space. Wait. I need to move my coffee. Wait. But this game is really good for talking about things, right? We're getting into a lot of fun topics on like stream. In general, we get into a lot of weird fun like topics, right? Which I do. It does bring me joy, right? In a Marie Kondo sense, it brings me joy when you say that you enjoy being here and listening to these ramblings of a madman. Oh! Because it means that on some level it is at least entertaining to hear, right? And I'm glad. Because I need an outlet to talk about some of these things, okay, chat? There's a lot of things that we talk about on stream. We talk about speech. We talk about stuttering. We talk about what it means to be an influencer and why that's something that I don't want. Okay, uh-oh. There we go. And it's good too because it means that you feel safe here to even express your opinion against it too. And again, I want that to be a common thread, okay? I want you to feel like you can argue with me about these things, right? Sorry, we already know the story here, so the only story that we don't know is the ones out here, which we were never able to like finish. And despite what the game has you do, the tutorial person is over here. This is the hard mode person, because she smokes. But it's funny to think about me streaming as like a way to get topics out of my mind, right? And also to like practice talking too, obviously. But it's something that oh fuck, this is not the this is not the tutorial. It's funny to think that we all come here for the same thing almost, right? It's fascinating because the internet is like very much. Usually people have bad negative thoughts about the internet and like people's interactions here. But everyone here has been very, very good about being a decent person. Which is nice. I enjoy that everyone here, you know, is able to be respectful with each other too. Because boy oh boy, are there a lot of topics that we all share too. Like there's a fair amount of things that we talk about here that like everyone has their own opinion on that it's very enlightening to see. Kind of like the whole shit stick thing, right? When I read some of your comments on YouTube or when I see the things that you type in chat, I too get enlightened in a way. And I ask myself, this is Buddha, right? I'm not even asking myself. I say to myself, this is Buddha. This is not Buddha. What's the opposite of like Buddha? This is Satan. Is that the same thing? But I was, especially for the YouTube comments, if you ever do get a chance to comment, okay, I do actually respond there a lot. And I'm actually getting into it right now with another commenter. Okay, this is my mouse is not good. It's not good enough for this. I'm going to max DPI, max. Oh, sorry, I threw your egg off the side. Sorry. Can I just waste his like eggs the entire time? But I'm getting into it in a good way, right? I enjoy seeing people's opinions on like different pieces of like work or like art or like just different pieces of like something, right? And getting into deep discussions about like what this thing is. You know what I mean? Because surprisingly, it seems like everywhere I go, all of you are scholars. Every single one of you is a genius, and I don't know how. I don't know how you found me. Oh my god. This is my sensitivity is not high enough. I feel like I need even more sensitivity. Oh, there's a DPI setting on my mouse. Oh my god, wait. Is that faster? Is that faster? That's slow. That's medium. That's fast. That's fastest. That's fast as fuck. This is fast. Oh no. Oh, that's on. Okay, this is it. Oh yeah, I love having a programmable mouse. Because every single one of you that has come here, right? Not only have you been very respectful and receptive to things, you've also been very enlightening because all of you come from a very interesting background. Some of you are neuroscientists. Quite a few of you are scholars. Many of you are also very deep into like the arts even. One person on YouTube that I'm talking to now, one commenter, I really appreciate their thoughts on like art and like what constitutes art in their mind because it helps me sort of form my frame of reference too. Because I always have trouble defining what is like art, right? Do you consider this art? Do you consider like, you know, the Coffin of Andy and Lily art? Do you consider Super Mario art? Like, I don't really know, right? And it goes back to that timeless discussion of like, is like are games art? And so it's fascinating to sort of get into like these like very deep topics with people, because all of you just seem to come out of nowhere. So from my perspective, okay, from your perspective, you find me on some place. You found me because because I played Slay the Princess, and you happened to look at who was playing it live. Oh, you played Slay Princess. That's how you found me? Wait, really? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that That's how you found me. But yeah, see, like that. The way you handle that pan, another level. 11 still hungry. I don't know why it's so scratchy. Sorry, that was weird. Have you seen all the scars hippos have? Tons. Saw a hippo the other day down in the gutter. Looks like he hasn't seen a hard day in his entire life. What? Hippos. But from my perspective, you all come out of nowhere. It's actually funny to think about that, in the sense of like, you all kind of spawn out of this like ether that is the world, and you just kind of show up and you start saying like things in my chat. It's like, oh cool, and then we grow into this like natural dialogue of like things, right? All of you. It's why I really want all of you to feel comfortable here, even though I may not have answers for you, but I will tell you immediately, like during the RPG Maker stream, when I told you very plainly, I cannot help you. There's nothing. I am bad advice. You are now this alley's poultry prepper, right? I would like an egg. Cooked on both sides, as always. Can you also cook my cigarette? I'd like the flavor it adds. The cigarette is already lit though, so please finish the meal before it burns completely. Hate it when they burn the cigarette. You gotta go? No worries. Don't worry. Never feel like you have pressure to like say it too. Trust me. I am perfectly fine rambling to myself too. But it's nice to see that all of you do come here and all of you do offer your perspective. So again, thank you. I appreciate it. Because boy oh boy is a great practice to try to figure out how to explain my thoughts in a way that makes sense in some level or some form. Whoa, the way you just handled a pan. Keep it old school. With a hint of respite. What? What hint of respite? What do you mean? Ran out of cups this morning. A drone stopped delivering them to the machine months ago. Had a drink from a bowl. Surprisingly, not bad. Left the situation feeling more satisfied than I usually do. I don't think cups have ever satisfied me. Anyway, not hungry. Sorry for wasting your time. What? That's why I also tell all of you, like, hey, it's fine to, like, come and go. Especially because, like, you know, things are... I mean, life is life, right? If you have things like I do, I try to tell everyone that it's like, oh, okay to swing in and out too, because I want people to feel comfortable as this like a... It's like a hangout group zone. And it's weird how much streaming is kind of like... How my opinion of it has like changed over the years. What do you want? A guy. 2 eggs. What? I feel like I skipped something. Sorry. But, my opinion on streaming before was not as... So loud. Was not as, I think, generous to what it was doing. A guy like me, 2 eggs. There you go. Was not as favorable, maybe, is the best way to like say it. I thought streaming would be like a very callous and a very cold thing, right? And it seemed like the people who would really enjoy the conversation be extremely parasocial. Kind of like how it is in Suhi Zero, which I will always talk about because that webtoon is it's kind of a masterpiece, guys. I'm serious. You need to read Suhi Zero. It's really good. And I thought that's how it would be, right? Because why would you enjoy the act of hanging out with strangers online? And then I realized it's because it's very social. It can be very social, depending on how you yourself mold it. Obviously, during games like this, it's kind of hard, because it can be hard to read chat and answer while I'm also making eggs. But this guy really likes my eggs, so maybe I'm doing something right. You make 2 eggs so well. We actually might just finish this like game entirely, which is... I'm doing a lot better than my first time, which is bad, because this segment was supposed to last quite a while, so we'll see how this goes. But this game's music slaps, oh my god. Oh, that's good. Oh. The flamingos left a long time ago. They left pink feathers everywhere. What? It was like buildings were dusted with some sort of strawberry sugar. It was beautiful. We grabbed some and dropped them from rooftops as kids, watching them spin around. I would do that all the time on the way home from school. I can't remember when we stopped, but we did one day. I don't remember why we stopped, but I look around now and I don't see any more pink feathers. Let's stop when none were left. I wonder why I didn't realize as a child that they were all gone. Because now I always look for them on the ground. It was beautiful. That is the most philosophical thing I've ever heard someone say. That was some deep shit, man. My girlfriend... What? Your girlfriend what? My girlfriend goes to a different school. That's a very weird phrase to say. But yeah, in my mind, that's impossible. Sorry. Give me new anchovies. In my mind, streaming would always be a very parasocial thing. But now I'm realizing that there's ways to foster a healthy viewer-streamer relationship in a way that leads to just fun interactions that are very about the entertainment without getting crazy about it. But it's hard. I realize that it's also very hard to foster that because again, as we got into in the other egg games today, sometimes it's you just can't control people, right? Like people have their own thoughts and feelings about things. All right, flip that fish. Good, flip it. Okay. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was huge. I think I flipped every single fish. Oh no. It's funny how weirdly accurate this is to being like a real cook, but like not in like a very accurate way too. You do have to worry about flipping things over at the right time. And you do need to keep track of all your little ingredients on your pan. Like this one fish over here didn't flip. Neither did this cartridge. Oh shoot. And boy is it hard. Because you have so many things that you need to think about, right? Like all your things that you're cooking all at once. You need to care about is it like ready to like go or something. Cooking is a surprisingly very memory intensive act. Especially in a busy restaurant. I had the worst time working in a restaurant. Because you need to remember every single order. And I hated that. I actually couldn't handle that very, very well. And I was working in a very relaxed environment, like a family environment, right? And even then, it was very, very hard. So it does nail that aspect of like having to remember, okay, which fish have I flipped? Oh! I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Oh. Good. But yeah, it's been nice to talk with all of you. So I do appreciate it. I usually never say it because it's like, you know, it's usually implied. But I think it's important to say it now because like I've been getting really into it with like the YouTube comments. I love hearing your perspective. So again, never feel afraid on the stream to like say something. I will absolutely tell you if I cannot answer you. But I enjoy the discussion, and it's been fruitful to get to know what your opinions of the stream are. I'm so sorry for the way that some of you have like found this stream, because I can't believe some of you found the stream from Slay the Princess. Of all the games, you found me during that, and then I play stuff like this, and you hear me ramble about things that don't make any sense. And it's like, again, it is a brain training exercise. Is probably the best description of my stream yet. That's funny. Oh, that baseline is so good. Jesus Christ. That baseline is so hot. Jesus Christ. Ooh. And it's fascinating because I do watch other streamers, and some streamers I find are very quiet on the interaction portion. And I thought I would be like that too. I used to get very anxious about streaming, right? And again, as like practice for speaking, that's like a very good thing to like have because like it helps you practice getting comfortable with like getting in front of people, right? In a way. I feel naked here on like stage most of the time. But I feel like it's missing so much of the fun of that interaction. It's really fun to be able to like talk to each other and like talk about things and just converse and fuck. Here we go. Now the game is getting hard. Okay, now the game's getting hard. This is gonna be impossible. And in general, me playing games like this, it's kind of hard to converse and interact much. It's why I'm trying to think of better ways to do the stream. I'm realizing how underutilized the format is, right? It's a bit like a radio talk show, where I feel like you could do a lot more in like being able to like get viewers to call in and like stuff, or do like have fun with like certain concepts. Oh my god, that was so close. Like watching somebody do like an act live on stream is like fun. But I feel like if you can interact more, that's when I think you really get to the core of like what streaming is. And I've been thinking about it a lot more too, because I've been thinking a lot about like, okay, like how far am I gonna take the streaming thing, right? Because you know, as I said, this is really practice for work. It's not really meant to be like a full-time thing. And it's kind of hard to make it a full-time thing, even though it seems like that, because I go for 8 hours every day. But that's because everything I do, I go hard in the paint. Because I'm like, why not, right? As bad as that is, for my free time and energy, it's very fun to go hard in the paint for it. Okay, I need to flip these over. Flip that can over. Pick up that can. Throw it away. Okay. Cook that fish. Cook that fish. Come on. Done. Nice. Really nice. Oh ho ho. You. Don't look at that guy. He is sniffing. Sniffing what? Do you feel it? In the air. I can smell it. The artificial gravity in this area is lacking. What I'd give to be little. But anyway, I can at least watch you sling. That's okay. That's already a failure. And again, it's not to say that the stream will like ever end and that I'll stop streaming at some point. It'll always be a hobby of some kind. But I'm starting to even think more about like, okay, do I want to go all the way with this? And that's a crazy statement to say, considering that I stream like 8 hours every day. But I think there's a lot of things that I could be doing better or differently that could really add to that level of like feeling of like, oh, you're here and you get to enjoy the moment, right? That's not to say that you just listening to me isn't bad, like isn't good. Sorry, because some people do just like to come and like listen, as you said, chat, right? So we know that that's something that some people do prefer. But I feel like there's more that I could do for all of you to make this really fun and exciting. So again, it'll be future stuff, obviously, and we'll do the live reading stuff on VR chat soon once I finish the like world fully in about a month. What a show you put on, Poultry Peddler? The Poultry Priest. Thank you for calling me the Poultry Priest. But it is definitely something that I enjoy and I'll be doing for a long time. And again, these discussions are very fun to get into. Because then we get into things like, oh, just like random topics, like about Mike Judge. And how good his like stuff is. Again, I can't emphasize how accurate Silicon Valley was. Working in a startup. Not even like one of those early startups that were like very crazy, but at least in my city. It really depends on your city, but in my city, the vibe around startups in general was very nascent. Like the industry as a whole was still new. Speaking of holes, never met anyone who has been to the Mariana Trench. What about Steven Spielberg? Starting to have my doubts. Stole some bacon from downstairs. Cook both sides. Who stole somebody's bacon? Why? Because I found that depending on where you are, the startup scene is very different. Back home, in my home country, the startup scene is very different. They are now growing into something massive, which I didn't eat, which I never really expected. Okay, now get the bacon. 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 Bacon or beer can? Bacon or beer can? Bacon! Help! I shouldn't scream help. Somebody's gonna think that I actually need like help. But even in a city where I'm in Canada, it feels like the scene is like just starting anew again. And so it's like you get a lot of those same personality types. And I remember my coworker saying you should watch Silicon Valley. It's very accurate. And I was like, there's no way that's that accurate. And I watched it and I was like, it's pretty accurate. You get a lot of the same personalities. Not obviously not to the extremes, right? There's a lot of extreme personalities that don't exist like that. But you do get extremes. And you do get like quite a few people who like do feel like that. And you get a lot of these like conflicting questions of like, okay, like what do you do in like an office? Like what's the point of all of this, right? And like how stupidly serious some of it can like be. This bacon is impossible. His hand is in the way. Sir, please put your hand behind the counter, sir, behind the counter. This is a live cooking error. This is a what's that live cook? It's like a live cooking thing that they do. A hibachi grill. Sir, this is a hibachi experience. Hands behind the counter, please. Ooh. It's over. I got it. The bacon is not touching the pan though. Fuck! It wasn't touching the pan. But you do find in a startup a set core amount of people who are very like stereotypical about what they do, right? You have your basically psychopathic CEO. I honestly genuinely thought that my CEO was sociopathic at many times. They seem very callous in every place that I've been in. You have your very, very laid back, very chill senior person who's very good at their job but generally doesn't give a fuck, right? You've got your hyper genius who is very recluse and very strange about things. You've got the overly preppy, happy, zany marketing people who could honestly sell you your own grandmother, right? You've got the weird systems in a place that make the place feel very dystopian. Yet at the same time, you have things like, you know, yoga balls everywhere. It's like sit on and like play around, and you like nap pods and like stuff. It's a very weird place. You have unlimited shitty coffee too. It's weird how accurate Mike Judge's stuff was. And then when you get into like the mindset of how he like makes things too, it's very fascinating. He has done. It's well known, for instance, that Silicon Valley consulted with people like Bill Gates in order to understand like what these early days were, right? Obviously, you know, Bill Gates is no longer like a startup person, but there was a period of the time where he was, when he was working with his other co-founder, whose name I forgot. Sorry, but oh well. And when he was just like a 14-year-old kid making a scheduling software for a school, which still to this day is one of the most intractable problems out there. Still to this day. Bacon! But you only get into topics like this in like natural conversation. And I found that streaming actually gets you a lot of natural conversations that like spring up out of nowhere, right? I don't even remember why I wrote that topic down in a notepad. I just know that we started today's stream with some reference to Mike Judge. Oh, King of the Hill. It was because of the Boomhauer thing. God dang it! This Daniel Hole. This Daniel Hole. This Daniel Hole is for me. God dang it. Something like that. I don't know. I forget other lines. Sorry. And it's been interesting to see like people's different opinions about this extreme too, because the YouTube comments reveal a very different side of things too. Quite a few people on YouTube are very, very different. Like I will say, your distant cousins all the way on YouTube chat, they're very different people, very, very different people. I dare say they may be the more educated side, right? We only have like we're lucky if somebody in the family is a neuroscientist, all right? But your cousins across the ocean, like on YouTube, some of these people are like scholars, man. You like talk to them, and it's like, what the fuck? Would you like? How did they find the words to say such beautiful, complex things? Almost, I'm like, what the fuck? And it's fascinating. It's very fascinating to like see. Not to say that you aren't, all of you chat here, but I feel like I bring our collective brain cells down with the things I say and I do. Like I literally just did a Junji Ito impression of Boomhauer from King of the Hill to start today's stream. I can't believe that I clipped off. But yeah, one of the things that the stream is gonna have to deal with long term is time. So as you may notice, there's very little content on the other two channels, and there's very little like new ideas that I'm thinking of recently. I don't count finding new weird games as a new idea, because to me that's like finding like a new movie to watch, right? It's not my idea, it's someone else's. And that's because time is an evil thing that never stops. And it's hard to find time. Fucking eggs. When you get breakfast at Denny's, this is what your Denny's like chef is like doing in the back. This is what your cook has to deal with in the back, alright? Denny's is losing money because every year they go through hundreds of pounds of bacon falling on the floor. Fucking Denny's. I wonder if you've seen that, by the way. There's a very old clip of like this like of a heavy metal concert, sorry, that took place in a Denny's. And I was like, yo, it's fucking sick. It doesn't make any sense why. Please! But this is what they go through every day. They need to host heavy metal concerts in order to make their money back, to fry their eggs. I'm actually curious like how many viewers have found me too, because like there's I never call out followers ever, because I don't want to encourage people to get too parasocial. Again, I'm sorry, I've just been on a very parasocial bend because of that webtoon, but I do think it is also a very interesting topic. But there's a lot of viewers too that I like follow that have never been in the actual live chat ever, and like there's a fair amount of you lurking, and so it's like I don't know where you're from, or how you find this, right? Even the YouTube people, I'm like, where the fuck did you find me? So if all of you can collectively email me where you found me and a story of like how and like why, that'd be very helpful, right? I want to collect that too as like information, and I'll show it on the site at some point. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do like a survey on the site. I know I've had a lot of cool ideas for the site that haven't manifested yet because time, but soon we'll do surveys and stuff on the site, including how you found me. How about that? That way you can all tell me on the site where you found me. It'll be tied to your Twitch name. That way I know where to send you once I ban you. When I ban you, I know where to send you all off to. Here we go. Okay, good. Too high. Hup! No! Imagine if this was what cooking was like. Because mind you, flipping on like a pan is a very inefficient move most of the time. If you ever walked in the back of a Asian restaurant as they're making fried rice, I'm not being racist, like literally, I am Asian and fried rice is actually like a very popular dish when you have an Asian restaurant. Like, especially in my family's restaurant, it's a very popular dish. When you flip the rice in your pan, I cannot tell you how much rice like falls out. It feels like a travesty to me. I'm like, why the fuck do we flip it? It doesn't make sense. Like, wouldn't you want to like, I don't know, like save as much rice as you can so you don't like lose money? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it always seems stupid to me. And like, a wok, while it's good at flipping, it's not the easiest thing to like use. Oh! I got it! Cook. That will do. Yeah. That'll do. Yeah. It's good. Some good stuff. Yeah. Alright, where to now? The music is like booming, sorry. There we go. Wait. There we go. Alright. Now, holy shit, there's a lot of you here. Jesus Christ. We're doing a lot better than our first playthrough of this game. We're a lot better. The first playthrough of this game, we were struggling to even cook like one single egg. And now we've just done 2 bacon and an egg. We've done anchovies and sardines or something, right? We're on a roll. What? Can I? Oh, I can't jump off. Ah, good to see you. You are a poultry prepper now. Shame. But after what you pulled last time you were here, it's fair. Why would you try and leave, my friend? We need you here. Now more than ever, with that guy over there taking forever to cook simple meat. Why do you guys have cigarettes? Guys, drop your smoking habits. What was I talking about before? I forget. Wait. Oh yeah, fried rice. There's actually a lot of dishes that I think are very poorly done on a wok. Or like I've just seen, like, in general, it's very easy to mess up and you lose a lot of money doing it. Fried rice is like one where, again, the rice will fly out no matter what you do. Even if you get a fairly good like flow, the edges and the corners, like the two corners that like fly towards you of the wave, will basically always fly out of the wok, and you'll always get a bit of rice falling out, always. A stir fry is another one that I find sometimes as well. Unless it's sauced up. If that shit's sauced up, it's staying in the pan for like good, right? But I never understood flipping things in like a pan. It seemed very inefficient. It seemed like a huge waste of time. And it seemed like more of a risk and a danger to you as well as a cook. Because if you flip something wrong, you burn yourself. Ah, fantastic. See? You shine here, my friend. Stay. This girl I was with didn't know how to defrost meat. All you do is leave it alone. What? Yeah, that's actually how you that's exactly how you defrost meat. The only way to defrost meat is to leave it on like your counter, or leave it in your sink under running water. There's two ways. The main way, if you want to defrost fast, cold running water. Leave it under your sink in running cold water, so it never ever gets warm, but it always does get warmer than like freezing cold. Always. It's harder to do, and it's only really recommended if you want to do it fast. The more natural way is you put it in your fridge, so that it like defrosts slowly. I fucking hate fish. I wish they didn't ban broiler chickens or hatcheries. Fish rations. Fuck. Heat it up until it pops open. It spreads the juices evenly throughout, like the butter in a popcorn bag. Then cook the fish. This thing's easy. Good. And I wonder if there's other dishes from other cultures that like have similar techniques that like feel just as wasteful to make. Like I feel like fried chicken is very similar in that regard. Or even like breaded chicken of some kind. Or even like tempura. Every time I cook tempura, I find that I waste a lot of breadcrumbs. They tend to just die. They drop off and then they just burn up, and you get to reuse some of them as like a thing to like stick onto like a new freshly battered piece of tempura to add like an extra crunch to it. But most of the time they just burn up. It feels wasteful. Very, very oddly wasteful. Very difficult to like, do a good tempura well without it feeling like you just lost it all. I need to wait to flip. I need to wait until it cooks and then flip. In general, there's a lot of dishes that I find that it's very hard to like maximize yield. And I wonder if it's because I'm looking at it from like a very different mindset. Like realistically, shouldn't the mindset that you're looking at it, dude, fuck yes. I just want you to know your cigarette was about to fall to the floor. Thank you. After the ban on poultry farms and the skewer flu. Anything semi-chicken related, it's hard to find. Skewer flu. Kids don't even call each other chicken anymore. Not sure if it's because they don't know what it is, or if it's just not an insult. What about you? Sometimes I just want to let the egg burn all the way down, till it's just black charcoal stuck to the sweet metal of the pan. How would you wash that off? With a lot of baking soda. Would you even want to wash that off? Hanging on your wall. More interesting than any diploma. What? No. If Gordon Ramsay knew you, he would absolutely hate you. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I am making a time lapse of meat rotting. Really hoping it pays off. Good to see you again, my friend. Will you take some meat off my hands? I hear stomachs whispering from across a room, and I'm already way behind on this. Stage fright, I guess. Here's my meat. Get both sides of that bacon. Nice meat. Holy shit, dude, your meat is massive. 6 links? Dude, 6 links of meat? Dude, all you need is 3. 4 is all you really need. 4 is a good number, right? 6 links of meat. Jesus Christ. 4 links is all. That's all you need. My God. This guy's cracked. Dude, if somebody walked up to me rocking 6 links of meat, I'd be like, whoa, dude, way too much. And it's funny how I said that we'd be doing this game for the entire day, but we're actually gonna finish this way sooner than I thought, and today might actually be a very short stream. Mind you, I have nothing else planned after this. And while it would be fun to stream just a bunch of nothing, I think it'd be better, anyways, to stick to this show schedule, because it also means that I get time back to finish certain things. Like, wow, I just cheated. Fuck, I was about to have the sickest cheated sausage. To get time back to make things like, again, the website surveys, or the stick space. Lots of fun little events for you, chat, to go into. So if I do finish this it's early, then that's it. That's all you get. You get like a couple pieces of bacon cooked, alright? That's it. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Let me cook. Get the bacon off of that. Okay, good. Cook that sausage, cook it. Sasage! I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just gonna spin my meat for like a bit. When in doubt, just spin your meat. I'm actually so annoyed that happened. Fuck your meat. I don't even want the fucking meat. God, I actually love these like sausages. There's a very particular type of Chinese sausage that I forget the name of in English. I know the name in like every language except for English. I know a lot of terms that are not in like multiple languages but not in English. It's very hard for me to remember the English name because I only ever use these terms in the languages that I know them in. It's weird. Like a Buddhist Zen koan, you know what I mean? Like I don't talk about Buddhism except to like Asian people. So it's like I don't know the like English term for it until I read about it on Wikipedia. I'm like, oh, that's how. And it's like that's the translation. But this particular type of sausage is really good. It's a Chinese sausage. The main difference is that it's kind of sweet and savory almost. It's surprisingly nice. The key! Oh, fuck. Fuck! The key is that the sausage is very, almost chewy, almost. It has like a very interesting texture to it, too. It's not like an explosion bite, like, say, like a German sausage. Or like a hot dog sausage, but, right? Like a Western sausage or anything. It's more like a chewy, almost like a meaty kind of like you know, chew through. Kind of like ground beef that's a bit fattier and also a bit more dry. But it's mainly the seasoning that really gets it, right? Like it's a very particular type of seasoning that it's sweet and savory. Really good. God, this game is so fucking good. This game is so fucking hard. It's so fucking good. But yeah, I thought this would take like 6 hours, chat. Like genuinely. I think maybe... Wait, can I draw something? Let's try it. See if I can draw something. See if I can draw something really nice here. Wait. Okay, this is good. See if I can draw something very nice here. God damn it! But at this rate, we actually might finish within like 1 hour. I must have been tired or something that like one day when we did play this for the first time. I just thought it would take us even longer to get good at this game, but no, I'm actually a god at the game. Holy shit. I'm so good at cooking, guys. It's funny too because I hate cooking. I actually don't know a single person that actually likes to like cook. Oh my god, yes. Dude. Thank you. That was impressive, truly. The way you sling. The way you fling. Textbook, my friend. Textbook. If I die today, can't eat an egg tomorrow. Not happening. But not hungry right now. I won't die today. Huh? I wonder if these still exist. These like fortune-telling machine things. I imagine that they don't anymore. Who are you? Oh, sorry. Hardly recognize you with that new cook augment they got you hooked up with. Shame you tried to leave. You were a great guard. I was a guard? If anyone ever uses the word ubiquitous in a sentence, it is okay to ignore whatever they're about to say. And tumultuous. We are hungry. What? I use those words. I also use juxtapose very, very often, which I'm trying to move away from. Trying to juxtapose. What kind of psychopath cooks eggs like this? Oh, oh, oh! Gordon Ramsay, sir. Yes, I would like my payment in the form of a new restaurant. Yes, thank you. Regarding the tumultuous nature of a request, it's surprising to see the uniform ubiquity you managed to consistently deliver across all these eggs. I ignored everything, sorry. The multifaceted relationship between the yolk and the white is truly inspiring and really speaks to your sensibilities. Fucking thanks. All of us have a jar of honey in the bathroom. What? Are you sure you should be handling eggs? What? Cigarettes are the most agreeable way of ignoring life. I feel like I had the exact same reaction to reading that last time too. No one knows that I got new curtains for my living room. When it comes to leftovers, I usually get the food onto a plate, microwave it, and then put the fork I use to scrape the plate into the sink. It feels a little bit wasteful. No, but that's how you should do it, right? Everyone knows that when you scrape food off, it gets like tainted. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows like tainting of your, of your utensil. How many cigarettes do you want? My god. Oh, I see the challenge is how do you cook just the egg fast but not the cigarettes. There we go. But everyone knows that when you scoop something out, like the spoon or the utensil they use gets like tainted. It's like cold, you know what I mean? It's like raw. Like you don't want raw like cooked food. This is good for me, I think. They really don't make them like they used to. What you really want is like a nice clean slate for you to like eat stuff with. You don't want to have to deal with like, disgusting cold porridge or something on the end of your spoon, making the rest of your porridge like all cold and icky and stuff too, right? You just don't want that. Also, I really don't know what that scratchy noise is. I am not hungry, or I would never eat anything you touched, no matter how gentle and tender. We are all hungry here. We pooled all our reef money together so we could have a roommate feast. One guy was late. The dumplings had shrimp in them. Didn't know that. What? I feel like I'm having a stroke reading most of these sentences. But this is a final dish to like cook. I'm surprised we got here so fast. You know what? There is some things I need to show you guys about Astra Libra after, because I've learned some of the things. And I need to show you because otherwise I can't progress in that game. Because I've committed to only showing you guys my progress. Get that anchovy off. Let the thing cook. There we go. So maybe we'll do some Astra Libra after too. Because the DLC has a lot of very cool things I found. Dude, fuck yes. Thank you. Zero hungry. Wait, so we actually done? What'd you expect? What's gonna happen? No one leaves here. These people need us. Actually, not in a corrupt way. I think. You were always destined to be a poultry prepper. Remember that time when there were fireflies? I still do. Or just like everyone lighting up a cigarette at the same time one night? Huh? My dentist doesn't think I floss enough. I'm almost certain that all dentists know of some sort of chemical that I can just switch around in my mouth and get rid of all the bacteria and shit that causes all the issues. Like mouthwash, but better. Hydrogen peroxide. Did I already say that? I'm not sure. I meant to say mouth. Hydrogen peroxide is actually the thing that you use. The reason why you don't use it very often as a dentist person is because it's like acid. It's literally just like acid in your mouth, and not like acid raindrops. That's actually fun. But wow, we actually finished the entire game. Huh. Now we need to go talk to the guy at the very top. Again, I didn't think we'd actually finish this game at all. I kind of just assumed that we would never get even close to it. That we would always be like stuck somewhere doing something and like trying to figure out how to flip like eggs, but no, that was actually very straightforward. I don't know what happened last time. Maybe the update made it easier, I'm not sure. Or maybe having more than 2 hours of sleep changes you in a way that is beneficial for your overall being. Yo. Why do you exist up here? On these stairs that have no collision? These stairs actually don't exist in any plane of existence. I don't understand. I want to say hi to you. I'm stuck. I'm stuck at the wall. What do you mean? No. 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 Please. 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 No. We're not going that way. No way. We are going the good way. That way is danger. A lot of danger. That was very close. We almost had to redo every single cook in this game. I refuse to cook everything again. The fact that we even got it done so quickly is like a testament to me having energy and starting this fairly early, right? Like, we ended the other 2 egg games fairly early to get to this point. I refuse to have us die because of some bug. But I guess that's it for the unstructured section of the stream. I mean, for the structured but unstructured. Every day is a little bit unstructured, right? You can kind of tell. The way I talk, the way I think. It's hard to keep a good rhythm for like what you want to talk about over an entire day. It's very hard. Especially with a game that just exists as like a weird, abstract concept with a bunch of like weird words that it just says and uses to like make you feel things. There's not really much to talk about. All you really do is just you ramble on. You say what comes to mind. It's all a matter of feeling, almost, right? That's what this game is about. This game is all about feeling. Do you think you can fry eggs on Mount Everest? Maybe you can make scrambled eggs, so no side is in the cold too long. I'm not sure, but let's find out together. I know our attempt to get you out of here failed last time, but I'm willing to give it another shot. Finish up your orders. Come back to me. I'm already done. What happens now? It's so scratchy. Wow. This game is very, very loud. But when you listen to it, it is very, very good. The sounds that you hear. I didn't expect the game to be over so quickly, and I didn't expect it to go into this. I can control the little ship. And it seems like where we were is not just the entire city. There's like more to this place. There's an entire like place here. What a weird little game. What a really strange game. Mount Everest. Wait, we're not done? Fuck. Fuck. I thought I was clocking out. Sorry, guys. I thought. Listen, I clocked out. Right. I did the thing everyone does. You go up to the thing. You put your time card in, and you think that you're done because you think there's no way there's more work, right? But then this game says no. There's more, lots more. Get back to it, buddy. You're not done yet. Sorry, my mouse sensitivity is so fucked. So I'm trying to like slowly adjust the like volume live. I didn't expect this game to have more chapters, but I guess it makes sense because I follow the developer on Twitter, and they did tease different chapters of like things. I'm assuming we're on Mount Everest, but what the hell happened to our ship? What do you cook up here? There's no way it's more eggs, right? Because it can't be. And I wonder if the scratchy sound issue will ever fix itself. I wonder. But I didn't expect this game to be even longer. I genuinely thought we were done. So hey, looks like all we do is just flip eggs today. It's good because now I have the skills and the attitude. I guess that's the exact same thing. I have the attitude and the energy to do so, right? I have 2 cups of coffee in me, which kind of explains my unstructured speaking too. It's nice. Some days I wonder, should I be medicated in some way? Right? Should I get medication in some form? This is all the top. What? That's it. 1 egg, easy. Okay, 1 egg, easy. Oh! This is a perfect fry. Fuck. I wonder how my conversations would sound like with y'all if I actually was more medicated overall, right? Like if I actually went to like go talk to someone and was like, hey, like, why do I stutter? Why do I have all these unorganized thoughts? Why can I never pay attention to like things? And why can I never focus, right? What happens when I'm on something? You... Flamingo? You can. 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 I'm a flamingo. You can. I'm a flamingo. What did they do to me? Antarctica, 2091. What? Is this the future or the past or the present? Or is it the replay of the game all of a sudden? What? You can. Who? What the fuck? Why am I back here? The person is there again. Is it because I tried to escape again? Can you fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? I don't think so. As the bottom posted, a top would just freeze. Something to remember next time. Next time. After your attempt to escape, I installed all of your main functions. You only have 2 modes left. Walk and cook. Let's see if both are working properly. Make me an egg. Wait, what? Did the game just restart? I don't even know. What the fuck happened? What happened? Maybe all we do is cook. Right? All I do is clear. But cook. Maybe all I do is cook. Maybe there's nothing to my existence. Maybe you can't do anything but cook. Maybe the flamingos want you to cook. I saved it. I didn't save it. But why did it take you back here then? Unless that was just how the game restarted, but I don't think it would, right? That would be crazy. Unless I clicked something really quickly, because the UI is very strange, but I don't really know. Let's see. If I finish this and it's the exact same thing, we'll call it done, right? If it's different though, then we'll see where it takes us. Because it would be nice to go onto Astro Libra so that I can play more offline. Because I've been saving the story bits for all of you, chat. Boy oh boy, is there a lot in that game. And I didn't realize egg flipping would be so easy. Fuck, every time I say it's easy, I fuck up. It's a funny habit that I picked up over the years. Saying that something's easy and then immediately failing after. And I find that people who say that something's easy, it's because they vastly underestimate the true complexity of something. And it's a huge discussion that you see all the time, right? In general, I find people always tend to underestimate the complexity of everything. No matter what it is. Sorry, I'm so gassy. Oh my god. Whether that's some task that they have to do, some mechanic that they have to get good at, or something that they've, you know, encountered in their life, or some event, they tend to always say, like, you know, it's easy, or it's not that complicated, or like it's way simpler, and like, why can't it be like this, and why can't it be like that? And I always wonder why do people have such a cynical outlook on the complexity of certain things. To me, at least, it feels like there's a lot more complexity that we should be aware of about many things. I say, as I hypocritically say, it's like easy, and then I like lose. Huh. Good. Seems like this line. Okay. Is it the exact same game? Why did it restart? And what do I have to do differently to not have to go back there? Unless you're gonna bring me again. It is the exact same game. What's the difference? Why did it restart all of a sudden? That was weird. But that was really, really weird. But it was funny that it was just like you can. It really tried to hammer in that you can fry an egg on Mount Everest. But is there anything else? I guess that's it. To be fair, this is a very small game jam game, right? I'm surprised that the first time it took us 4 hours. Like no joke. I rewatched that like VOD to like learn tips and tricks for myself, which is like funny because like why would you want to learn from the person who couldn't do it? But that game took us like 2 to 4 hours, and like now we're fully done. What happened? What changed? Did I change? Did you change? Did any of us change? How am I so fucking good at cooking?